Hello, Farlanders. My name is Kurt. Welcome back to Farlands or Bust. It's Cone on the phone. Literally, Cone on the phone. Hello. Hi. How are you? This is episode 808 of Farlands or Bust. Juno, cease and desist. I've got a real life dog vying for my attention right now. What do you smell? Other than yourself. You stink! And there's the virtual dog, wolf thing. Wolfie. Let's secure the last hidey hole from the last stream. We did 2 streams of Farlands or Bust in the interim between episode 807 and 808. Let's grab Wolfie. Ooh, Wolfie needs some food, I think. Oop. I think he ate that. That's good. That's good stuff. Oop. And, yeah, continue east-west towards these far lands here. In Minecraft Beta 173. Juno is, I have Juno up in my office, by the way. For those of you who don't know, in the house that I currently live in with the girlfriend, she has 2 cats. They live upstairs. Juno lives downstairs, just because, for safety. But it's been raining all day today, so I didn't get to take Juno out on her normal walk, so in order to not make her seem like she's abandoned in the basement, I've closed the hallway door between 2 halves of the house and brought her upstairs to join us on this stream. And, so I'm, like, kind of keeping an eye on her while she's poking around, and she's sniffing around. She smells something. I think she smells her Christmas gift. We have, little tiny, stockings hung here, for Juno, Peepers, and Niblet, and, Juno's has a treat in it, so I think she can, like, sense... with her sense of smell, the treat, but thankfully hasn't found it quite yet, and she's laid down. But, yeah, that's beside the point. Welcome back to Farlands or Bust, like I said, episode 808, for your Wednesday, December 16th, 2020, when this will be coming out. This one being recorded live the day before here on Twitch, like I said. And we've raised so much money for the Equal Justice Initiative over at farlandsorbust.com. Listen to this. We're up to $3,748.88. Good gravy. We got an anonymous Thundo $1,000 donation from a very generous anonymous donor who didn't even have a question with that. Amongst many other very generous donations. I do appreciate it. Farlands or Bust. Dang it, Wolfie. Farlandsorbust.com is where you can learn more and donate if you would like as well. I'm trying to push just like $5. $5 donations for a question. That's all you need to do. But I don't think that has really taken hold. It is perhaps due to my very poor marketing of said idea, in that it has mostly remained a nebulous idea. But I do appreciate everybody continuing to support. And like I said, when you donate, you can ask questions. So I got a bunch of questions here from all the new donors. farlandsorbust.com, etc., etc. I do have the goal set for this charity at 4,200, which was, would be, I think we raised 4,200 for Pause, the Progressive Animal Welfare Society, and then we switched to Equal Justice Initiative, so that would be $8,200 total for season 7? Season 8! It's season 8! Season 8, episode 808. We've raised $3,748. 88. Our world save file was 32,288.8 megabytes. Everything's coming up eights. I forgot what season it was. It really doesn't matter. Yes. Oh boy. Bloop. Oh, that's not a boat, that's a bed. So yeah, Equal Justice Initiative, by the way, is a non-profit human rights organization committed to ending mass incarceration and excessive punishment in the United States, challenging racial and economic injustice, and protecting the basic human rights for the most vulnerable people in American society. A very, I would say, prescient topic these days. And I appreciate the support for that charity fundraiser, as well as our various charity fundraisers in the past. When did you learn how to read from a script that well? Voice acting classes. Whoops. No, I did not take voice acting classes. I thought that was a pink sheep. It's just a bunch of pigs next to some normal white sheep. Art. Yes, it's my art degree. Well, with an art your degree, you really got to learn to explain yourself, your art project that makes little to no sense. To basically BS your way into a good grade. All art. That is truly the poetry of art, is having to explain your art. Top tip of the day for those of you in art school. So yeah, farlandsofbus.com. Did I say that enough already? I think so. So yeah, let's continue on here. Let's continue on. What is going on with you, Juno? Chill out. So yeah, we got that anonymous $1,000 donation. We also got a donation from Doc Gratis. Very generous donation. One of a few Doc Gratis has given throughout the season. But they're asking, previously, speaking of art, you talked about Radiohead and Bukowski as if they were universally appreciated. Hush, 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 hush. That was not good reading. Have you ever tried to introduce someone to a band, show, movie they might like? Any success? Have you ever listened to Wilco, a Chicago band once called the American Radiohead? I've heard of Wilco. I don't know that I've listened to them or know them by their songs. So, no to that second part. What was the first question? Oh, have you ever tried to introduce someone to a band, show, movie that they might like? I'm trying to think. I know of many instances where I've told friends or whatever, like, oh, you'll like these people, but they're like, oh, I already do quite a lot. I'm like, oh, okay. Never mind then. And or we both agree on that, don't we? Where did Juno go? Now I'm concerned. Oh, she's right behind me. Never mind. No concerns here. West. All right. I tried, like, we were looking for TV shows, the girlfriend and I, and I tried to watch Dark with her. I've myself on my own watched the first 2 seasons of Dark, and she seems like she said she thinks it would be interesting, but never got around to watching it. So we tried to watch it, but like she didn't find it interesting. So I feel like I just need to skip ahead and watch the final season. But then again, I can't, like, I don't watch stuff alone. So like I'll just have to convince her to just play along. The first season is very slow. Most Netflix shows are very slow because they gotta really squeeze all the lemon juice out of that egg to get as many episodes out for the streaming platform. But yeah, that didn't happen. That didn't go over well. I mean, it didn't go badly, but yeah, I mean, we just ended up, we're just watching through Star Trek and Trailer Park Boys and Bake Off stuff. So yeah, let's go to sleep and continue in the morning. And a morningness. Oh, push that pig. Band show movie that they might like. Yeah, that's a tough one. I don't talk to many people. Like, I don't, especially like new people, where that sort of thing even comes up. I don't know, I don't know. I don't find, like, music, movies, TV shows to be like a indicator of personality, or I don't know, it's not something I socialize over. Like, I think people can get a kick out of talking about this week's episode of this, that, or the other, or whatever, but I've never been interested, like, in those sorts of conversations. I'm kind of I just enjoy my media's internally, solitarily sort of thing. I don't find the need to join a fan message board or a discussion group or anything like that. Which is maybe, I don't know, maybe it's related to why I don't like reading, because that is 100% like an internal thing, and it's like too far in the other direction. The other direction, the other direction, the other direction, the other direction. You know. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. Oh, well, I mean, technically, when I was visiting Chicago a couple of years ago, I was staying with my sister in the city, and like, we didn't know what to watch or whatever. So I called up some Monster Factory on the old YouTube, and everybody ends up enjoying that. Hilarious laughs for days. So that, but again, like, that's just like not the same, I don't think. Give me a new spoon. Boink. I could use some more torches too. Thank you very much for that generous donation. Dang it. Alright, I have my phone on my desk, and aside from one cone dodger bothering me all the time, it was like catching the reflection of my game off the monitor, and I kept seeing something moving out of the corner of my eye, but it was just the reflection of the game off my monitor, so I had to move it. How's this for some thrilling gameplay commentary? Deniska? One of those, with their donation, asked, "Are we your little PogChamps, Kurt?" I don't know what that is, so I don't know. You're Farlanders. We've been through this many times, including the introduction to this very episode. So, Farlanders. Is that a bad thing? Was that a bad thing I just said? Are they making me say bad things? on the internet. Whoa, watch your step. Cone's just banning everybody for being here. Okay. Bye, everybody. Lon McGregor asks, ever thought about going full FOSS Linux on your PC? Or is Windows still the way forward for you? Nerds! Oh, Cone is banning me. Okay, that's fine. I mean, like I said at the beginning of the stream, if y'all could just be posting emotes, and like, then I don't have to stream, and like, if you guys just continue to subscribe for the emotes and chat, but I like never have to stream or be here ever again, that would simplify things so much more. That would make just everything so much simpler. So yeah, no and no. I've been getting this question on and off, perhaps by solely you, Lon McGregor, since the beginning of doing YouTube. You know, anytime I have problems with like editing software, or I don't want to resubscribe to Adobe or anything like that, well, why don't you try Linux? Building a new computer? Make a Linux. I don't even know what FOSS is. What the heck is FOSS? Is that like a new Linux thing? FOSS? I thought that was the shiny billet wheel guy. Or is that Foos? Free open source software. I mean, I like free and open source stuff. Like, I use, like, I don't use Microsoft Office. I use that other one. That's the open source one. Yeah, this is the first time I've ever heard that acronym. What is it called? Ooh. LibreOffice, that's the one. I don't know if that's the open source one or not, but I know they're all based on the same thing. So yeah, but like, to get back to my point, it's just not feasible. It's not feasible. I don't like playing modded Minecraft because of all the back-end bull-honky and weirdness that you have to deal with. I'm not going to do what is the same thing, but for my entire computing life. Right? Like, that's I think what I would equate it to. I did have, I guess I still have, but remember netbooks? These little, like, 9-inch notebooks that came out that were just, this before, like, Chromebooks were a thing? I did buy, like, a Dell netbook that was running Linux. Ubuntu or whatever. I ended up installing various different things. But, like, that's as far as it was. It was just some, like, mobile tablet. I didn't use it, obviously, for gaming. It didn't have any power to do such a thing. I kind of wanted it to put, like, astronomy software on so I could take this little notebook outside, and this was before the smartphone era of things. But yeah, even that just became useless after a while. So yeah, no, I don't think that's at all viable, because not all games play on Linux. Like, it's a very constraining environment to have to do work gaming work with it. And I'm sure there's various little plugins and environments and virtual machines and whatever, but again, it's just adding complexity to an already complex system. Oh, dang it! Everybody who I've ever met who has encouraged me to go to Linux doesn't actually use it on their everyday machine, right? Because it doesn't work. I mean, it works, but it doesn't work for that. I guess similarly with Adobe, I think it's mostly because I went to school and had a job to know all the Adobe software. Like, I can't be bothered to try to learn. I've tried all those other ones. I've tried the Photoshop equivalent, the InDesign equivalent, and it's just I would lose more time than it's worth trying to figure out how to get things to work that don't work right versus just paying for the software that I already have memorized all the shortcuts and have preferences and all that stuff for, and know exactly the file outputs and whatever, and color libraries and whatnot. Cone Dodger with the hot analogies here. That could have sounded wrong. It would be like using the 240 for my daily driver. True. Very true. Listen, don't bring that over to my chat just because it's not allowed in your chat, Cone. Go on and get. So there we go. Let's go to sleep and continue in the morning. And awakeness. Where'd Wolfie go? Oh, hello. Carrying on. Perfectly, this one I'm skipping ahead because this person's username just matches this episode. 808. The username is 888. And I think they donated 888, I think, or something like that. But 888 asks, a long while back, you mentioned a habit of pulling out your beard hairs. I have the same habit. I think I mentioned that like a week ago, here on stream at least. I know we recently added an alert to tell me to stop doing it when it's noticed on stream. Stop touching your face! But you mentioned a habit of pulling out your beard hairs. I have the same habit and ended up looking it up and found out it's called trichotillomania. If you say so. Are you still doing this, and have you tried anything to break the habit? I'm sorry, what? Could you repeat that? Trichotillomania. The mania. I don't know if that... I think I know what that is. Like, that is the urge to, like, pull out your hair. And, like, that's a lot more common for people to, like, pull out their hair, the hair on their head in that regard. I don't think that's what this is. This is just nervous. I'm not intentionally pulling out the hairs so much as I'm just like fiddling and then by accident the hairs come out. I mean, we've set up an alert in chat to try to stop me from doing it. I noticed I used to pull more on like the left side of my chin to the point where I had a little bald spot there, but now it's my upper left mustache. My upper left mustache, where it is thin and bald spotting there. The girlfriend would like me to try to grow a big old curly Q upended. What is it called? You know, a mustache that goes whoop 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 up at the sides. But I can't. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Oh, she's fine. Oh, I heard Juno walking around, so I was concerned, even though the door is shut and no cats can interact with dogs. But I think she went down to the basement to get some water, and then she came back. Handlebar? Not handlebar. Like my classic car guy. There is that one classic car guy who like goes around and he like wears a hat and he has like a really big mustache. No, handlebar is like what the motorcycle guy has. The guy who's yelling at his son all the time. That's a handlebar mustache. That would be Sans beard. He's literally the My Classic Car guy. Oh, not Cone Dodger's Classic Car guy, but My Classic Car is the name of the program. Not quite like that. I don't think that. It's a very hipstery, mustachy thing to do. There's Wolfie. But anyway, I don't have that thick of a moustache to begin with, so pulling on the ends of it makes it even thinner. So yeah, no, I don't think, I mean, other than trying to remind myself to not do it, and in these current times, trying not to touch your face, you know, it's kind of an important thing. So there's that aspect of it as well. But thank you very much for the question. 888. That man Zam asked. Ooh, there's a lot of these little holes going around. I don't think I've ever successfully quit a bad habit, so don't ask me. Yeah, I'm trying to think now. I mean, like, there's things like, okay, I've stopped eating gluten, but that's not a bad habit. That's like, oh, I don't want to be doubled over in pain all the time. I don't drink soda anymore. I don't ever do fast food anymore. So I mean, like, and I don't drink anymore, but I don't think they were bad habits to begin with. They were just kind of like, that's probably a good idea to stop. All of these things. I get it, Kurt. You're better than everybody. Look at this Tetris landscape with winders. I feel like this deserves a screenshot. Wolfie? Where the heck did Wolfie go? Oh, there he is, you dingus. Come on over here. It'll be great. Haha! There you go. Yeah, I can't think either. Hey! Picture time. Haha. Oh. Oh. Ha! Got him. Yeah, I art degree. I like how that's the answer to everything now. Have you done your taxes yet? Art degree. What was I saying? Oh, there was the question here from that man Zam. Recently in Flob, you found a natural cobble generator and called it one of the wonders of the Minecraft world. What are some of the other wonders to be found on your journey to the far lands, including those that you have not experienced? How many wonders are there? I feel like that wall was a wonderful wall. Dang it. Well, there's like the dark and magical pit of bottomless destiny. Floating sand. Floating blocks of ice, I think, are the top and OG wonder of the Minecraft world. Specifically, Minecraft Beta 173 we're talking about here, because this is the world in which we exist. None other. Eight block tall cactuses are very rare indeed. And wonderful. Big pillar things. These aren't really so much wonders, these spawner dungeons. Okay, Wolfie. Not the place I want you to be. Double dungeons, true. Double dungeons. I mean, is like a golden apple considered a wonder? I don't think so. That's more of a treasure. I feel like a wonder has to be a, like, thing. Ooh, a skeleton spawner. Oh. Do I want... Oh, I want the iron. I'll take that. I tell you what, we've been getting a lot of these single chest spawners lately. As in, like, I think, like, the last 3 or 4 spawners have been single chest spawners, and I'm feeling bamboozled. This is not what I signed up for, Minecraft. Let's get out of here, Wolfie. They don't want us here. Woo. Yeah, floating sand that you can punch down and it all falls down is pretty wonderful. Full of wonder. And yeah, like the floating point borders. Are those wonders? Pre-made hidey holes are another one. Yeah, I don't see pink sheep are things. Like I'm thinking of like the real world wonders of the world. I know some of them are like man-made. I don't know if I want to count that here in Minecraft. I mean, that one waterfall that we looked at, and it wasn't falling, it was just a water blade in the sky until we took a picture of it, and then it decided to exist as a waterfall. That was wonderful. I don't know how many of others of those we've seen before, but... Alright, that chicken is going to be very annoying, but this is where we are building the hidey hole. You know what, let's... Yeah, I mean, like, I'm thinking of, the Canyon of Woe. Was a wonder. That has yet to be rivaled. I mean, I'm sure it's been rivaled, but not to the point where we named something. So yeah, there's quite a few. Quite a few things indeed. Where did I put Wolfie? Oh, there he is. Oh, hey! Go on and get! I told you, I knew it! I knew this chicken was gonna be annoying, and he's... Yeah, go! Get! No! Hua! Go on and get! Rude dude? Rude dude! This ain't no place for a chicken. Let's build some beds. Thank you everybody who donated. farlandsofbus.com. We're only like $400 away from the stated goal that I have there. I mean, yeah, flobathon. Did that make sense? Did that make sense? Like flobathons can be things, but like I kind of just feel like, well, we're also just like streaming. far lines are busted too. So I don't know how much of a big thing they are. But, you know what? Go on, get. Wolfie seems to be in the water. No, he isn't. That's the duck. The goose. The chicken. Wolfie is, Oh, he is in the water. What the heck? This is that chicken! I gotta murder it. Go on and get. Alright, it's coming back for more. But yeah, let's end the episode here. Episode 808. Is that Wolfie again? I gotta kill this chicken, don't I? Oh no, Wolfie's fine. For now. Okay. Fine. If that means Wolfie's gonna be safe, this is where you live now. What you get. So yeah. Thank you very much for watching. This is now the 4th time I'm trying to end this episode. My name is Kurt. I will see you next time. You can't leave! I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me. Squeeze all the lemon juice out of that egg.